Welcome back. We are here in the New Day kitchen cooking up something perfect for spring and summer. Michela Tartaglia from Pasta Casalinga at Pike Place Market is here to show me a delicious and fresh pasta recipe. Welcome back to the show. And I told you when we were off camera, I'm kind of a super fan. I follow you on Instagram. Your stuff is amazing. And so I'm really excited for what you're going to show us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, no, this is great.
Great to be back and to bring a very seasonal, it's extremely simple recipe.
It doesn't look simple with all these ingredients, but I'm sure you will show us how easy it is.
Yeah, it is. It's sexy.
Okay.
So if you have sexy ingredients, you can make something, you know, beautiful and delicious. So
okay, so what sexy ingredients are you using today?
yes, very much local and seasonal ingredients to start with. Let's start with the spot prawns, because you cannot get wrong with those. These are P&W spot prawns. This is the perfect time of the year to get them. They have the raw in it.
Oh, there's roe
yeah,
inside.
so it's just, they're fabulous, super sweet, beautiful color. I mean, it just makes me cry.
And then you said also the asparagus is from Yakima Valley.
These are Yakima Valley. These are the purple asparagus. The taste is very sweet. When you cook, they tend to become green again, but you know, they just look so gorgeous.
They
so
do.
I like to use them.
All right.
So using that.
And so let's get going. So
these are the strong ingredients.
Okay.
These are the main ingredients. You know, in the Italian cooking, the approach, what we say, no more than 2, maximum 3 main ingredients.
Okay.
So everything else is like complementary.
Okay.
But you don't want too many queens, too many king in the royal family, right?
That
so
makes sense.
not too many cooks not too many roosters in the kitchen. Do you say that?
I don't know. I don't have many roosters in my kitchen, but I will.
Well, you're the rooster.
I'm the rooster.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Well, so anyway, these are the main characters, and then we have something complementary but important. So, extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
You need to have something fantastic.
Right.
This is for us. This is for my family. So the one that we produce back in Italy, but any good extra virgin olive oil.
And so does the oil go in?
Yes, let's start with the. What do you think?
Sure,
let's start
do
because
it.
you know it's easy and fast, but also delicious. So olive oil, you have the recipe on the website.
Yes, we will provide that.
Yeah. So olive oil at the bottom of your pan. You know, this was already on. Not burn the olive oil, please.
Okay.
Then we put a little bit of shallots. If you don't have shallots, it's not a biggie. Use something else like a white onion. I just like shallots, so a little bit of shallots.
And you're just going to be sautéing everything you're putting in.
Yeah. Okay. The beauty about capers, these are no in salt. These are brine capers.
Oh my gosh.
You smell already?
Yeah, it already smells good.
Doing that, I like to add, you know, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, right?
Yes.
So the asparagus, I just cut them pretty like this size, and then we're going to add that. I don't blanch them.
Okay.
It's kind of nice to have them crunchy.
So you just put them in raw and sauté.
And in the meanwhile, while we're doing this, I'm going to add a little bit of whatever you have spicy. You can do cayenne, red pepper flakes, peperoncino, anything that you like, if you like spicy. I like spicy, but doesn't have to be overwhelmingly spicy.
But this is the kind of recipe where you can really make it to your personal taste.
Pasta is not pure science. It's not like baking. That's why I love to cook pasta, because it's very intuitive and very adjustable according to your taste or your, you know, guests.
Yeah.
And then while this is going, we cook the pasta.
And what kind of pasta is this?
You know, you pronounce it right.
Tell me again. Caserecce. No.
Yeah. Caserecce, almost.
Caserecce.
Caserecce, yeah. And it's a pasta that very similar, can be called cavatelli, you know, in many other ways. This pasta goes very well with fish, for me. I'm turning this down a little bit. This pasta for me goes super well with fish.
And this pasta is special because you make this pasta.
Of
You
course.
did not go to the store and buy this, but people can go buy your pasta, right? In your shop at Pike Place Market?
We are in Pike Place Market. We craft in small batches all our pasta that we serve at the restaurant. And at the same time, during COVID, we cannot pivot, when everybody had to shut down.
Yeah.
And we decided, we thought, we have a great product. What can we do? And so we start to sell wholesale. In our days, Metropolitan Market, all can be super local than Seattle. So we sell to all their locations. So from Mercer Island to Friday Harbor. And so you can buy our pasta in the deli refrigerator where all the pasta are.
Great. And so you had mentioned that when you cook pasta, you really want to add a lot of salt. I think a lot of people forget to add salt.
Yes. So salt, yes. I mean, a lot. Depends also the salt you're using. Important. And no olive oil.
No olive oil.
We should take a segment to talk about the stereotypes, the do's and don'ts, what you don't have to do. Not olive oil. If your son is calling you and say, oh, Mom, I'm coming with the football team for dinner, and you don't have enough, a big pot, but a lot of pasta to cook, what do? You add a little bit of oil as a trick, not to have the pasta stick together.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
But you don't do it in the first place because the pasta, number one, you don't want to waste your fantastic olive oil.
Right. That's fair.
And then you don't want the pasta to become oily, otherwise it will not stick with your sauce. Right?
Yeah,
so
that makes perfect sense.
That's a no-no. Anyway.
So we just have about a minute left. When do you add the spot prawns to?
Now, they have to be cooked very, very lightly. I marinated this a little bit. I didn't put on the recipe. I marinated like a half an hour ago with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon. Ooh. Look how red they are.
Yeah.
They're just fabulous.
And so a couple minutes? How do you tell?
Yeah,
how can you tell
a couple of minutes. It depends also from your heat. And remember also when you drain your pasta, to assemble with this, because you need to assemble. You don't put the pasta and the ingredients on top. You don't do that.
Right.
The pasta will continue with the heat and with a little bit of pasta water to cook among the ingredients.
And then when you're all done, look at this finished dish. So what is the actual name of this dish? I want you to pronounce it.
In Italian? Yes. In Italian will be Caserecce, con scampi, asparagi e capperi. In English, Caserecce with the P&W spot prawns, Yakima Valley asparagus and capers.
So beautiful. I wish everybody could smell this at home. But thank you so much for preparing this for us. And Michela, as she mentioned, is sharing her Caserecce recipe with us. You can find it right now on New Day's website. Happy cooking.